Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Y'all, I feel like I've been talking since I got up this morning with phone calls, tea being spilled, and other stuff. We're gonna get into a minute, and then I'm gonna see y'all later this evening. Let's go. First thing, I have to correct this because I was corrected. Okay, Jacqueline is not pregnant for a married man. She is pregnant for a man who is in a relationship or engaged. So it's still even ground. She has not crossed any barriers that she shouldn't, but he still get somebody else to do it. Okay, so Carlos King had Jackie Christie on his podcast. This is all I've seen, right? He asked her who would be on her Mount Rushmore of basketball wives. So immediately, of course, she said herself. She said Drea and Tammy. She said not in that order, but just all of them. She said she could have a fifth. It would be Chantel and Evelyn. I don't remember Chantel, but definitely Evelyn, right? Now, she didn't say nothing about Shawnee, the creator of Basketball Wives. She didn't say anything about Brandy, who Brandy feels like Jackie's her best friend in the whole wide world. You know? What do you think? Who are your Mount Rushmore of Basketball Wives? Let's keep going. So according to OMFG Reality TV, shout out to you by way of People Magazine, they're saying that the popular shows that have been renewed for Bravo would be Below Deck Med, Below Deck Down Under, Maritime Medicine, Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Orange County, Potomac, and Salt Lake City. Now, they didn't say Atlanta. I'm thinking they didn't say Atlanta because Atlanta is showing right now, but we're kind of deep in Atlanta when you would know if it's going to be a pickup. Because I want to say, I heard Angela say they have 7 shows left. But then all these shows right here that they're talking about are saying they were their most watched seasons ever. But get into this. It seems like Bravo has some other things cooking. They announced 4 new shows coming to Bravo. The Real Housewives of Rhode Island, Ladies of London. I thought they already had a London situation and it didn't work out. But anyway, the Valley Persian Style and Wife Swap, the Real Housewives edition. Now this, I'm here for that. Now they talk about Rhode Island a little bit, right? The franchise expands into the world of a tight-knit circle of Rhode Islanders who have deep community roots and families that go back generations. These decade-long friendships prove that in a state this small, there's no escaping your past or each other. And what I got from this also is that they are friends. Being a friend on the show is so important for authenticity because we can see it, feel it when it's not right. Child, but this housewife swap, I'm here for this because I love the show when they did the swapping the marriages. I love that show. So they're going to take some housewives from Bravo, swap them with some real housewives and see how their lives work, right? What happens? I am so excited about this. Now, this right here, I hope y'all tune in for this because I want this to stay. But child, while we on Bravo and Maritime Medicine, I'm going to say this. Everything is not at all what it seems. Somebody may or may not be going to FAMU. They could be living separately in their own space to give the optics off that they are somewhere else. That's all I'm going to say. We'll get deeper into that as we go. Shout out to OMFG Reality TV, baby. They got it today, okay? So we're getting a season 1 of King's Court. It's going to premiere July the 13th on Bravo. Holly Robinson Pete is not playing. She's doing a great job over there. I want to know if you're going to be in for this. I think they're all black men, but of course not all the ladies are, but I don't know. I think I'm in for it. I think I am. Let me know how you feel about this. Now, this is Diddy-esque, okay? So, y'all remember Rodney Jones? He was talking about what happened with him and Diddy, and Cuba Gooding Jr. was there, and then he brought up Justin. Well, that has been dismissed because Rodney has failed to serve them papers. Or Rodney's lawyers, because Rodney's probably not paying his lawyers anymore. Whatever it is, they're off the hook. So, I know Cuba Gooding Jr. is excited, and Justin has enough on his plate right now with his daddy child. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. So Diddy has been looking to add black people on his case. He finally adds a black woman attorney, right? But she is also an sexual assault survivor. So how is this going to fare for him? Is she going to really be all in for this case? I mean, because how could she not look at that video and look at him and not say, you did this, allegedly? So I don't know how this is going to play out. Because this should be triggering for her, right? I would think this would be a problem. I put Candy Burus up here to say this. It's been about 2 years since I had gone to the Kenya Moore hair care studio, right? And then Candy came out here and said I wasn't telling the truth. But now we all know that I was telling the truth. I'm over it, right? So I came to say that I respect this woman. I've been watching season 7, and the look on her face and how she was working so hard to put on a mother's love, and she wasn't getting the backing all the way to this point now to have the highest grossing Broadway show ever is amazing. Because when Nene had announced to the girls in Puerto Rico, because Demetria McKinney, who went with Roger Bob, had invited them there, Nene announced to the girls that she was going on Broadway. And it was just the way Candy looked. And now Candy's there. I really respect her. And Candy is absolutely beautiful. I just hate to see her eat on camera. It's horrible. Child, let's just stick with the Housewives. Shout out to Mr. Housewives. So, Angela was on a podcast and she was asked if she would come back next season, right? She said, I don't know. We haven't gotten through this yet. We have about 7 more shows to go. I don't know. But for some reason, she feels like the whole cast is going to come for her at the reunion. She says she may have Drew. But we all know that means she has nobody. Because Great Value cannot even complete a sentence without stumbling. So I don't know. Like, should she have everybody coming for her? Like, should Shamia come for her? I know it'll be Portia. But everybody? Britt, maybe. Portia and Britt, definitely. But I feel like Angela can hold her own. She's been so refreshing on this season. I'm here for Angela Oakley. Move on right on here with Shamia. Shamia was like, Portia should not be listening to people that she just met. And she feels like she's been such a loyal friend to Portia. And Portia should be loyal to her. And she has also said that she has tried to reach out to Portia, but Portia has not reached back out to her. And she said she's stepping back and she's just going to wait until she receives what she's giving out back. Child, the comments were Shamia has the life that Portia wanted. Shamia was not as important until she got married to Gerald, and Portia going through what she's going through. And I don't like to just listen to stuff like that, but I'm going to have to kind of move myself over on that side. Portia is acting a little jealous, a little mean girl. And I love Portia. But this season, it's in her. It's not on her. Child, let's move on to a former housewife. Not Mia Thornton is the new Martha Stewart. The House of Mia Moore, honey. This is her kitchen refresh. Look at the aesthetic. Is this something that you would like? Would you support her? I'm definitely going to support her. I got some new things coming up, so I'll tell y'all about that later. I'm definitely supporting Mia in this. I love it. Let's get into some other stuff, honey. I don't know if you love DVF like I love DVF, but honey, Diane von Furstenberg's husband has come out of the closet. Probably the closet where all of her wrap dresses are that she is so famously known for. 24 years of marriage, people. But if you squint just a little bit, it's a lot going on in this world. Wendys has started selling their beef patties in selected stores in the frozen section. Are you going to do this? Are you going to go up for this? There's something going on, right? But there are a lot of stores that have their things, like Chick-fil-A has their sauces. Whataburger has their sauces. Gordon Ramsay has some of his foods in the freezer section. What's really going on? Child, Onija Robinson is on the cover of Disruption magazine, right? You can go ahead and pre-order it. She looks fantastic. She is a phenomenon. I'm so excited to talk to the Doctor's Wives of Atlanta tonight on Millie Chun TV on YouTube at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. I cannot wait. I'll see y'all there. Bye.